This video has been sponsored by the Dollar Shave Club. Want top-of-the-line razors for $1? Stay tuned to find out how. Welcome all to the Museum of Anime Art and Appreciation. Here we showcase some of the most memorable moments and characters with these pieces. From Zalagar-san's masterpiece March of Tsundere to Edvard Senpai's classic work The Yandere, we have numerous pieces here for you to roam about and enjoy.
What's this one called?
Why, that's Michelangelo-sama's magnum opus Pervertito, which means pervert. A statue dedicated to Japan's fascinating characterization of the average anime pervert.
Average anime pervert?
Well, they're pretty average and expected when you think about it. Anime cliches come in all sorts of varieties, but the one thing that seems to be ever so profound and evolving is the anime pervert. From picking up a character's skirt to panty fetishes, the anime pervert has become a somewhat time-honored tradition in anime that doesn't look like it'll be going away anytime soon. But out of all of them, which ones stand out the most? Which ones take their fetish delights to the extreme while affecting those around them, and sometimes even the plot?
I can only assume you're asking all of these questions because we're actually making a top 10 list out of this, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Let's go!
Top 10 perverts in anime. Number 10. Okay, so far we have a delightful looking anime with a lot of warmth and charm. Oh no! A poor girl has passed out and our hero decides to help her. What a gentleman.
The firm springiness.
What? Gentleman. Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins is a bit of a mixed package with perverted quirks. He's reliable, strong, and willing to do everything to help his friends. But he's not gonna pass up a quick grope if he has a chance. A man of opportunity indeed, folks.
Number 9. Everyone's a hero in their own way, I guess. We have a story featuring a young boy doing whatever it takes to become the hero he aspires to be. He's surrounded by a variety of heroes, from a young girl who can manipulate gravity to a fiery young man who can use extreme fire attacks. And then there's Minoru Mineta, a hero in training who has sticky hair, easily panics when he's in trouble or if things don't go the way he planned, and is known to be an opportunistic pervert. Yup. Everyone around him knows that if he notices a female student or teacher in exposed positions, he's going to take the opportunity to take a quick peek. A hero in training, even though his main motivation is to make it big with the ladies. Hero in training, huh?
Number 8. It was hard choosing one from this show, even when we have a bunch of characters happily going to an underground lair full of succubus where their job is to fulfill your every desire. But we feel this spot should go to the one that stole the show the most. Darkness, aka Dustiness Ford La Latina from Konosuba. A female crusader who vows to protect everyone around her as she swears it is a part of their duty. But we discover the real reason why she became a crusader. She is a hardcore masochist. She will jump to the front of every battle to absorb all the damage and enjoying every second of it. Even when there is a giant stampede of birds ready to tear their traveling pack to shreds, she notices an adventurer about to use a tangling projectile to trip most of the birds, so she decides to take the shot for herself, gets tied up, and lays there ready to take all the damage. Joke's on her, they all jump over her. While this is a hilarious characteristic, Darkness is still a pervert, for her priorities and masochistic tendencies interfere with some of her party's missions. At least she's comfortable with her priorities.
Number 7. Okay, what is this? Oh my god, really? This is so wrong. Like, what the hell kind of anime is this? Oh god, that is gross. Oh, that can't be real. This cannot be real.
The hell is this?
Oh, thank god. Itsuki Hashima from... This is actually the title. Sisters All You Need. Huh. This anime is basically about a bunch of friends becoming writers together, but one of them has a pretty interesting fetish, and by interesting I mean what is wrong with you? His one true desire and goal is to make his fantasy and moto novels a real thing, with his character in relationships with multiple sisters as he fondles them and devours their panties. What did your parents do to make us spawn like you? I mean, come on!
Okay, bud. Washing your face with the bathwater your sister just used is normal. So can we keep that? Everyone does it.
Like hell, everyone does it!
Number 6. What do you do when you're a fallen angel with barely anything to do? Sleep around with a bunch of men? I guess. Panty Anarchy from Panty and Stocking. It's obvious to say that Panty and her sister Stocking fell from heaven for embodying 2 of the 7 deadly sins, gluttony and lust. Infamously known as one of the most sexualized and perverted women in anime, Panty will objectify any attractive man she comes across and will find herself in numerous positions and sessions with numerous men. Even when she's supposed to perform her duties as an angel protecting Dotton City, she'll prioritize her sex life first, or even find a way to do both her job and men. Even when she went out on a mission to track down and destroy every copy of her porn, she still found a way to play around along the way. She'll never be ashamed of her hobby, and we wouldn't have it any other way, motherfucker.
Number 5. Well, we couldn't have this list without the master of perversion, Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. While being one of the strongest humans on Earth, he may as well be known as the biggest pervert in their world. From watching wide-thigh aerobics to collecting numerous amounts of dirty magazines, Roshi is known to be a shameless, lecherous old pervert. From the very beginning, he would cooperate and make deals with Goku and his gang in exchange for a date with Bulma, or even a peek at her underwear, to which Roshi got a little more than he asked for right there. And even current episodes from the Dragon Ball franchise, you see Roshi still up to his old antics, with him ogling and groping any attractive woman around him while using his age as an excuse, to which the women who really know him won't let him get away with it. Possibly the most infamous pervert in anime, Master Roshi will always be known as one of the most badass fighters in the Dragon Ball universe, while also being the biggest pervert.
Number 4. What is with old hermits being perverts? Yeah, he's on this list too. Jiraiya from Naruto. While generally a light-hearted and highly skilled ninja, Jiraiya is a die-hard and purely devoted pervert. Even at a young age, he nearly died while suffering broken bones and ruptured organs because he wanted to peek at Tsunade while she was bathing. Yeah, spying on bathing women is pretty much his hobby, and will even rely on his skills like transparent escape techniques to get away with it. Hell, he wouldn't even take Naruto as his student, despite the fact that he's his godson, until he realized that he could use sexy no jutsu, to which he insisted Naruto use that technique while training. His reputation earned him the infamous name Eros Senin, which means pervy sage. Even so, Jiraiya will be remembered as a lovable hermit just doing his best for those around him, but still an unashamed pervert.
Number 3. I think we're seeing a pattern on this list, but this will be the last one from the old pervert lineup. Happosai from Ranma half. Unlike Roshi and Jiraiya, a lot of Happosai's antics tend to affect the plot in more ways than one. While the other two just try to peek here and there, Happosai will take a peek at naked girls while also stealing their belongings. Even at a young age, when he was denied multiple times by Amazon women, Happosai felt compelled to steal their belongings, especially rare artifacts and jewelry, just to spite them. Even if he's extremely old, Happosai will constantly steal women's underwear and even undergoes a panty raid. A literal panty raid, where he goes to other neighbors' homes and steals the women's underwear. No matter who he affects or embarrasses, Happosai has yet to change his ways despite his age, and doesn't plan to change anytime soon.
Number 2. Ayame or Anna? Seems like a hard choice. Pun intended. Huh. This is random. Oh no, not this guy. Ayame and Anna are pretty bad, but this guy takes the cake if he's able to gross both of those girls out. Takuma Ichinose from Shimoneta. Do I seriously need to talk about this guy?
Allow me to do it, Miss Tara. In Shimoneta, Takuma Ichinase leads a terrorist group known as Gathered Fabric. Unlike Aime's group Blue Snow, Takuma's only plan is to steal as much dirty underwear as possible to satisfy his own pleasures. Despite all the lives he's ruining and the poor reputation he's placing on Aime's better intentions, Takuma will do whatever it takes to get his dirty underwear shower, to which I will now cover up this disgusting footage and his disgusting privates just swinging around in public. Do my services satisfy you, Miss Tara?
I did not know she could talk.
How did you do that?
How should I know?
Before we move forward, here are some perverted honorable mentions. Wait a minute, hold up. Sumi's in the honorable mentions. You know what? I'm gonna let that slide, because I ain't denying anything. And the number one most perverted character in anime is... Our goal was to find the one character who goes above and beyond with their self-indulgent pleasures, but we never imagined we could find someone who stoops this low. The characters we mentioned previously have some good to them, but number one is just astoundingly monstrous with his perverted ways. How bad are we talking about with this sadistic and selfish bastard? Well, let's bring in anime and video games' newest pervert, Suguru Kamoshida from Persona 5. Okay, just where do I begin with this guy? Being the first real challenge for our Phantom Thieves to face, Suguru is an egotistical bully who will use his authority to physically, mentally, and sexually abuse his female students, and all because he feels he's owed this reward for going above and beyond to meet their supposed expectations. All of this shitty behavior spawns from his shadow form, to which... Whoa, what even is all of this? Like, wow. Can we bring Owen Wilson here?
Wow.
His shadow realm is a castle dedicated to female shapes and sexual themes. He sees himself as a king, believing that everyone around him wishes to be loved by him, and will create a copy of his current affection in his castle, to which in both renditions, it's on. Yeah, girl, I'd be pretty offended and weirded out too. Like, as much as I'm personally angry at this character and how sickening he is, I'm also impressed with how this character even exists. Like, this is beyond any other kind of anime pervert. One who's so full of himself and his guilty dark pleasures that he ends up being one of the darkest perverts ever conceived. From creating a literal sexy palace, allowing him to feel like a sex king, to mistreating women for his own selfish desires, we deem Suguru Kamoshida as the biggest and probably the most horrifying pervert in anime. And not that it needs to be said, but please don't be anything like Suguru. Just in general, don't let your fetishes or perversions affect those around you in horrific ways.
No kidding. By the way, how did you afford to make this museum?
Oh well, that's all thanks to our sponsor, Dollar Shave Club.
Once again, this video was sponsored by the Dollar Shave Club, and they have an awesome deal just for you guys. If you don't already know, DollarShaveClub.com delivers high-quality razors right to your door, and if you go to www.dollarshaveclub.com/animeamerica, or click the link in the description, you get a 1-month trial of any razor for $1. You get to pick out what kind of blade you want, including the executive razor. You can also get body cleansers, body bars, shampoo, conditioner, shave butter, and more. It's an amazing service I personally love to use and I know you will too. It's $1. What are you waiting for? Go to dollarshaveclub.com/animeamerica, or click on the link in the description box and start your trial today. Do my services please you, Robyn?
Okay, seriously, when did she learn how to do that?
I'm actually a little bit scared.
Hey there, if you like what we do on this channel, be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. If you wish to support us financially, we do have a Patreon page with numerous rewards to fit your budget. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at AnimeAmerica, and be sure to check out our other channel, Pop Spectrum. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, Anime America.